Alright, what's up guys? Gonna do a little tour. Got this setup kinda sorted. It's just not going over a couple bumps like I like, but can't win them all. Some cars just don't handle those bumps. So this curb I really don't like to get on with this car. If you do, you can't be full throttle. This curb, sometimes you can get on, you have to hit it right. Sometimes you can be on this. This is where I've been having the trouble. Pretty much not going on that curb at all. Taking that curb a little bit, and you can pretty much mob through all this stuff. Up to fourth, up to fifth. Pretty much breaking the 200 board here. Down to third. Trying to get on the throttle pretty early. Basically the 1/3 mark of that apex, middle apex for that corner, middle of the late apex. Pretty much right after middle apex for me. Again, you want to get on throttle nice and early so you get this good run down the back straight. Coming up here, I like to break a little bit after the 100 board. Or pretty much right at it. Down to second. You can go second or third gear through here. All depends. Careful, the car can get light there. It goes wide as you can out here, and then swing back. You can take the curb. The later you get apex on there, the better. If you get that curb too early, it can just cause your car to just completely understeer and push across the track. Down to fourth gear. Try and get a early to middle apex there. Get as close to this curb as you can without getting on it. Again, you can go second or third gear through here. And like to go through here like I did right there, just barely kissing that curb and not getting on it. Here you can mob the curb, here you can mob the curb. Here it's the card. What you got to watch out for there is when you're going through that less just before the left-hander, when you get up on that curb on the right to give yourself a nice wide angle into that corner, you got to be careful when it comes off the curb, because that's when the car starts bouncing. You kind of have to wait for it to. You have to wait for it to come down, lift back up, come down, and then kind of lift up again. So you got to wait for almost 2 whole wavelengths of shock travel, which I've been trying to tune out, but I'm kind of avoiding that curb now. But even if you avoid that curb, there's a little bump coming off the exit of that corner. So here I'm going through in third, and a little bit too fast that time, but you can definitely go through there much nicer than I did right there. And forward, yeah, there's a little bit of curb, push it through the corner. Up here, pretty much braking where the wall ends. Nice easy trail brake. Getting in there, throttle right on apex. Probably had a little bit of too shallow of an angle on entry there. Probably too early turn in, so that's why I went out wide there. So I'm going through here at third now. Kind of early upshift to fourth. Let off the gas just to get the car to switch back directions. Again, just you see how that car bounces there, and I kind of have to wait for it before I can really start committing to the next corner. Third, late apex, again late apex, mid to late. Alright, see if I can do a halfway decent lap coming up here. I'll go through here in third gear again. I'll do a little bit better this time, hopefully. There you go. Much more reasonable that time. Yeah, and I really didn't get much of the curve there, and still got through there quite nicely. And braking at the end of the wall. There we go, a little bit later apex that time. Just kind of coasting, then waiting for the car to get straight before I really get on the brakes there. Got to watch that rear end can want to swap out on you there if you're just too aggressive on the brakes and don't really let the car settle before you get on them. And I did run a little bit more conservative. That was the more conservative version of the line through there without going over all the curbs and such. That's just my preferred driving line, but again, I can't really get this car to seem to handle those curbs the way I need it to. That gives you guys pretty much a good idea. use second gear this time through here, so as you can see, it's whatever you guys want. Whatever feels comfortable for you. That was really good through there that time. Nice and smooth. And then again, I'm just going to try and get it all straight there, get on the brakes, and then get ready for that cutback. Honestly, I really don't care if I get a 1X there. You just got to be careful you don't get the slow down penalty. And then you can see there's where the drama happens if you're not really, like I wasn't really paying attention there. And so you can't really check out going through there because the front end will start bouncing on you, and if you're not paying attention, it'll get you caught out. But pretty much gives you guys a good idea of how to get around here. I'm not sure, but I might keep tweaking on this set to just see if I can get it to handle those curbs a little bit better. Around the rest of the track, I really like the way it handles. I just wish I could pretty much drive over those curbs like they weren't there. But alright guys, see you next time, or till next time.